hello spring 2023, and hello to my most favorite Pennsylvania trail. So I parked here right on Big Dam Hollow Road, right where it intersects with Route 40, 13-mile marker on the Black Forest Trail. I did this trip a couple years back during the summer, and this has always been my favorite trail in the area, so I couldn't wait to come back for a full loop of it. What I'm doing differently this time is I'm going the opposite direction I did last time, which is the harder direction, and I'm going to attempt to do it in 2 nights instead of 3. I have about just under 30 pounds of pack weight on me right now, fully loaded. So we're going to see if my conditioning hikes and setting myself up for the year is going to pay off for this. Can't wait for this trail. I love this trail. So the walk from the car so far has been a little bit uphill first, but since I've gotten to the top, it really leveled off. The weather's supposed to be amazing the next few days, pushing 80 degrees the next 2 days, and today it's getting up close to 70. 50 degrees for the lows. Couldn't pass this window up. So I'm trying to imitate what it would be like to be on a longer trip, maybe like a 4 or 5 day trip, 6 maybe, with all the extra weight I have. I had to bring some extra items, some luxury items, just to fill the weight. And it's feeling okay so far, but it always kind of does out of the car. Since this is a trail I'm pretty familiar with, I planned out the campsites, and I think I got it really nice for tonight. Although this is my first multi-day, just fun trip back out adventuring, I'm still considering it, just getting myself ready for more trails that I'm not that familiar with, just to know everything I'm carrying I'm comfortable with. Or I should say, to be sure that I'm comfortable with all the weight I want to carry. So today I have a goal set for 11 miles to a nice campsite, and I think it's going to be dry, so we're going to have to get water at the last stream we pass before we get there, which I think is going to be the Red Run climb. Let's get that out of the way on the first day while my pack's the heaviest. But the camp should be worth it. This is a few miles in, maybe 4, maybe even more, I don't know, than where I parked. If you're going the direction I am, there's a pretty nice campsite with water flowing here right now. I see places for tents and hammocks here. If you get here late, you can stop here or just have an easy day from the parking lot. So the direction I started in has been very kind to me. There was a little uphill at first, but it was very gradual. This is the first major downhill I've had, and this would have been tough coming up. I'm not exactly sure where I am on the mile markers. I just know I'm following the BFT. So it's the Algerine Wild area, that's where I am. Took me a little bit to figure it out. I knew I'd figure out where I am sooner or later. That puts me a little less than 5 miles from my camp I'm trying to get to. Actually right outside the wild area here. There's a nice camp right down there. Now I think this is where I meet up with Red Run, if that's not already Red Run, I'm not sure. And I want to climb that up this really steep hill. It already looks bad from here. And we're overlooking Red Run here. That's where we just walked up. All up that. Around to this lookout. It should be pretty smooth sailing all the way to my camp. And here we are probably at 3.75 mile marker. And this is right where the Algerine Trail hooks up with the Black Forest Trail. When I connected this to the West Rim Trail, that's where I went. It's 8.5 miles to West Rim Trail from here. Right down those yellow blazes. And it gets a little crazy. Trust me. We're gonna be heading down this way though. I'm about 3/4 of a mile from my last water stop, and then a mile after that to my campsite. So making pretty good time. It got pretty overcast, but it looks like it's starting to clear up a little bit now. No rain forecasted, so. Looks like there's a water cache right here, over here to the left of the trail by the sun. There's a table with it too. Wonder if it's set up for some kind of race. That's a lot of gallons of water. I'm gonna go get my own up this way though. And right now I believe I'm at the 3 mile marker, and this is the last place I can get water until after I come off the mountain tomorrow morning. So I got about 3.5 liters of water on me there from there. And that should be more than enough to hold me over till the morning. I'm not trying to think about how heavy the pack is right now. Got a little ascent to do here, and about a mile to camp, so. The pack is starting to feel it from all this weight, but it's a test run, and I only got a mile to go, so. See how I feel in the morning. The walk down to the camp I'm looking for is amazing with the sunset over here. We should be there in time to see the sunset too. Looks like I'm coming up to my camp now. I can set my tent right here. Perfect. Oh, it's going to feel good to come off. Oh, yes. Looks like it's going to get a little windy as the night goes on, but then die off after the midnight hours. Now, I thought about setting up right out here, too. Maybe I'll take a look around. Well, I decided that spot wasn't very flat back there. It would be a nice spot for hammocks. I decided it's more flat out here in front of the overlook. I couldn't find a very flat spot, but I'm kind of happy with what I got. This is my bedroom tonight. I had to add some extra guideline here because of those gusts coming up. I wanted to secure it extra. I never had to do that before, but I'm always ready for it. So I got some heavy rocks holding it down to secure it. 25-inch wide pad. Can't wait to sleep on that tonight. So I brought a bear canister on this trip. I packed it full, and it's pretty heavy, and I want to try to lose some weight out of it tonight. Let's see if the extra weight pays off for the convenience. I'm trying different things. I kind of just kept to myself tonight and most of the day today, and just wanted to enjoy the hike in. It's been a while since I've been out on an adventure and away for a few days, so you know, just want to take it easy. I kind of brought way too much weight with me, so I had to get rid of those extra beverages that I brought. But after dinner and a whole bunch of water, I might have a liter left for tomorrow. I'm feeling pretty good, and I can't wait to sleep in that tent tonight and wake up to that beautiful view. I just hope it's flat. I don't think it's going to be flat. But I can hear the wind coming in. I mixed together some Easy mac and cheese, and I threw in some barbecued pork, and then I topped it off with some chili cheese Fritos. That was an awesome dinner. There's no fire allowed right now just because of the season. There's still a lot of stuff on the ground, you know, before all the new stuff starts growing up. So I got a big day in store for me. I got to get to bed soon and get up early tomorrow. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's 6 a.m. now. I woke up and just broke down camp immediately. And I want to hit the trail. I want to go down the trail a little bit before I have a little breakfast and coffee. I got a big day today, so I just want to get moving. I did not sleep well last night. I feel like I didn't sleep at all. Like, I was just waiting for the alarm to go off. But I'm up and at 'em anyway, and I'm out on the trail here, trying to get my 22 in today. See how I feel about halfway through the day. Got a lot of big climbs today, a lot of big downhills. It's gonna be a hot day. Last time I checked, it was gonna be pushing 80 degrees, so starting the day off with my vest on. Last night was quite warm sleeping. The wind would come through in gusts though, wake me up right when I was about to doze off. Maybe that was on my mind a lot, and this is a big day today. but can't let that stop me. Maybe I'll sleep really good tonight. Let me give you an idea, or try to give you an idea how steep this hill is I'm going down. I'm glad I'm starting down by going down this instead of up. But I'll have my share of uphills today. Down the trail from where I camped, there's some small campsites, not really as flat as the one I was at, and all those cairns made there out of those stones. Looks like they've been being built for years up here. Pretty neat to see that though. Well, we made it down here to Slate Run and mile marker 0 of the Black Forest Trail. Now we're going to make our way out of Slate Run, back up onto the Black Forest Trail. Well, it's just now past 8 o'clock. It's 49 degrees and the sun is shining. So I finally lost the vest, and I figured it was okay to take my headlamp off. So switch to the bandana because I'm already starting to sweat a couple of those hills. Oh, climb out of Slate Run's a doozy, man. Got a nice view though. I actually went off trail a little bit. Had to bushwhack my way back onto the trail here, so I'm gonna take a break at this beautiful view. Okay, the climb out of Slate Run is officially done. Oh, that was long and high. Whew. I'm coming up now on the campsite where I hung my hammock at during my summer trip a couple years ago. It was an awesome spot, and I think I'm gonna stop there and have lunch. Or at least a long break. I'm not sure what time it is. Ah, here it is. This was an awesome hammock hang right here. Right here is right. The trees are just about perfect. That one, that one. And you're off the trail a little ways too. Not really in hiker's ways. Facing east so you can catch a sunrise. Still kicking myself for missing that morning, but that was a good night's sleep. I think I'm coming up to the pond. And I didn't have lunch yet. That was only 9:30 back there at that last stop where I had my hammock hang. I was like, I think it's a little too early for lunch, so had myself a Bob's bar and electrolyte drink, and I got back on the trail. Sun's getting hot, but it's nice, not too hot. I think I'm off the trail actually. Let's find out where the heck I am. Okay, I think the trail might go past this camp. Let's go through this camp and see if that's not the trail down there. Okay, I think this way's right. I can see the pond from here. It's right there. Still don't see an orange blaze. Oh, there's one way over there. Man, that water is so clear. So I just sat down, had lunch at this nice stream here. Charged my phone for a little bit and took it easy. I'm at just over 7 miles for the day and it's not even 12 yet. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I got a lot of climbs still to do today. I got 2 down. Right now I have 2 miles of pretty easy walking because it's going to be just downhill. And then I'm going to be going up. And then we'll be sinking down in a naval run. And then the climb out of that, going up Hemlock Mountain on the steeper side of it. We'll see how I feel by the time I get there. That's a whiles off though. Got a lot of day left. Wood and Child's Trail I just got to here. I did not sleep well last night and I'm really dragging. On the positive side, I mean my body all around feels good. I'm at mile 36 and a half now. Got quite a few miles in for the day and my feet feel good. My legs feel good. I'm just low energy. My goal is to find a nice flat spot to lay tonight. I want to be extra comfortable because, man, I want to get a good night's sleep. I might knock off some miles from my day. Next time I take my pack off and take a break, I'm going to take a look and see if there's anything sooner than that 22-mile mark. I might shoot for like a 19-mile day, which is still good. That'll leave me for 15 miles out the last day. And with the head start I got this morning, that might be more realistic. And you know, I'll play it by ear until then, but always got to listen to your body out here. I'm making sure I'm eating. I'm drinking pretty well on this, so I feel pretty good. I feel pretty hydrated on this. I still have another electrolyte drink and then another one for camp tonight. Can't wait to go to bed tonight though. Okay, I think I got it figured out. I'm at the 36-mile marker. There's a nice camp right here. So I know I'm at the 36-mile marker. Decided that I'm gonna go for 9 miles. Right now it's 1 o'clock. I'm gonna go for 9 more miles to get to the bottom of Callahan Run. Well, I shouldn't say the bottom of Callahan Run. The bottom of the trail coming off of Hemlock Mountain. That means a couple more small climbs, then 1 big climb, and 2 downhills will take me to camp. That'll make for close to a 20-mile day. Let me do the math for that. Let's see if I can get there first. So I just did the math. If I want to get there by 7 o'clock p.m., I have to hike at a speed of 1.5 miles per hour. Now that's on the slower end, but I might not even be making that much because like I said, 9 miles is you know, it's 9 miles from now and I'm tired. But seeing that kind of gave me a little boost of energy. I can definitely handle that, I think. Just gonna keep eating and drinking, and I can be in bed early tonight. That's awesome. Got some climbs first though. Black Forest Trail says switchback. What's a switchback? Woodpeckers up here going crazy. Oh, there's a switchback here. Nice. And there's the last push. Okay, no it wasn't. That wasn't the last push. There's more. Canyon vista. I could go for a break. So here I am right on top of Naval Run Falls. I just drank a whole bunch of water and got myself a liter of water. I'm about to hike up Hemlock Mountain. I've been sitting here a while. Boy, today's been rough. It's some rough terrain, a lot of ups and downs. I don't even feel like doing the walk-away shots. I haven't done a lot of filming at all. This spot's really pretty though. Okay, time for the biggest climb of the trip. I've kind of been dreading this all day, and the time has come. We must go up. Go the hard way. Go the hard way, I said. That'll be fun. You'll enjoy the challenge. You'll have a good time. Woo! Almost there. Almost there. I've said that before though. And we made it up. I present to you a beautiful view from Hemlock Mountain. That's too awesome. Now as we're coming on the western side of Hemlock Mountain here, this is where I camped out a couple summers ago with my hammock. It's a dry spot, you had to bring water up, but I had a nice hammock hang right in there. And there's a nice lookout right down over here. I remember having dinner down there. I'm about a mile away from my proposed camp at Callahan Run. I'm just at the intersection with Cutoff Trail on the Black Forest Trail. And I think it's pretty smooth sailing down there. This is where we're headed. Oh, that sweet sound of a stream. I know I'm getting close to home for the night. I can't wait to get off my feet. It's going to be about a 19-mile day. And that's pretty good. On the Black Forest Trail. That was some climbs I did today. I'm going to be at camp early. I'm going to make dinner, set up the shelter, stretch out like crazy. I need to do some stretches. And lay down, man. I got to a campsite here, but I don't think it's going to be good for a tent. Right here, I don't see any good place for a tent here. Maybe where I'm standing, but nah. The search continues. Hope I can find a good flat spot. Oh, all right, there's our spot. This will work nice. I wasted no time getting it set up. I just threw all my bedtime stuff in there. Got the pad, got the sleeping quilt, everything in there. I'll get to that later. That's ready to go. Here's something new I got this year too. I think it's called the Graham Weenie, new alcohol stove. I got it off Dutch Ware Gear, and I didn't think my Fancy Feast stove was very efficient, at least the way I built it. So I sprung for the $15 I think it was for this, and this thing's pretty awesome. I like it a lot. And it weighs less than my Fancy Feast. I have to let this stove prime, but once it primes, it's going like a jet engine. There it goes now. Now it's ready. I was just tidying up camp over here, getting things together, and decided to take a stroll over here while my dinner finishes. And it's pretty cool when you walk over here. Pretty nice waterfall. Looks like the kind of place you'd see fairies or something. Well, here I go with the bear canister. I think I'm just going to set it right here in these rhododendron. So I'm camped right by the sign for Callahan Run Trail, the Pine Trail, right around the corner here. I guess my canister's far enough away. They went from having a chair, and I'm like, I don't want the extra pound for the chair. Now the bear canister, I think it's 2.3 pounds. But I'm just testing it out. There's camping here. Good morning. I slept great last night. I must have crawled in the tent last night about 8:30. I was asleep before 9. Wow, that was a good night's sleep. Probably about 10 hours of sleep last night. I really needed that. The stream is so nice to listen to all night. Let's go see if the bear canister's still there. Probably could have put it further away from camp, but it's still here. One of my new purchases also was some of these Dyneema sacks I got off Dutch Wear. I got one for my tent and one for my electronics bag. Look, it's my X-Mid. Just kidding. My biggest purchase of the off season was this new battery. It's a 20,000 something. My other ones was a 10,000. I supposedly can get 6 charges of my phone on this. I've already gotten 4 on this trip, and I got two lights left out of 4. Really happy with this. It's 10 ounces. So I'm right at the intersection with the T-squared trail. That trail will lead you over to the Donut Hole Trail. This was where I was going to camp last night, but I decided to cut it short. It would have been a pretty nice camp, but I don't know if it would have been as level as what I had. I think I had a great camp spot. I'm really happy with that one. Well, that good night's sleep really treated me well today. I feel really good. Moving right along here. I think I'm probably right at about 7 miles to the car from now, and making pretty good time to be there before sunset. So just enjoying this beautiful day out here. It feels hot. It does feel hot. And now for our tour of the Black Forest Trail. We've just arrived at what's known as the Barrens, and this is our first view. Due to forest fires from the early 1900s that left this place a barren. I got this wrap, this neck wrap thing at Walmart a couple years back. I took it on one trip at least, and I know it really helped. And in this hot sun, I had to use it again today in that cold stream, and it really does cool you off. I had to sit down for a little bit, even though I couldn't find a nice shady spot to sit in. I did find a nice seat, and when the breeze comes through every once in a while, it cools you off. But boy, this sun is something else. I might end up having a sunburn on the back of my neck from this trip. I'm at the part of the trail now where I crossed this stream a bunch of times. I guess I planned that out pretty good because I'm gonna have soaking wet feet, but my next stop is the car, so. Whew, that felt good though, man. It's hot out here. Okay, I'm just about done crossing all these streams, or one stream, like 100 times. There's only a couple spots where I could get across without getting wet, so just straight through. Now, when I was here a couple years ago, and I camped this in the summer, this is where I camped over here, and I think they had these here bridges up as benches, and they're not up anymore. Got this more natural structure built. At least I'm pretty sure that's where I was. I know it was right by these signs for the high water route trail. Well, I hope I got enough shots today with the filming. My battery's running really low towards the end, and I just didn't want to get my battery out to charge it, so I'll skip it on some shots. Well, I hope they came through okay, what I did. I'm about 0.2 miles from the car. I can actually hear the traffic up ahead. That was a great trail, man. It's out here waiting for you, and it's in good shape. I'd probably say the part that gave me the most trouble was this last few miles. There was a decent amount of blowdowns on this last section here. What would you call it? Mile probably 20 to 13 was probably not even that much. 17 to 13. A lot of blowdowns to deal with, and those are water crossings too. But it's so hot out. I'm completely dry like immediately. Wow. The trail is marked well all the way through. Great campsites, great views. You've heard it before. Black Forest Trail is a 5-star Pennsylvania trail. I'm so glad I get to come back, and I'm sure I'll be back here again. Hope this video helped you out this year. But yeah, it's in great shape this year, and it's waiting for you. Anyways, this was a fun first adventure. I'll see y'all next time.